they like that, and that's one reason why this area has been so heavily grazed, because there's probably like about 5 burrows right here. There's these 2, and then there's a few in the salt palmettos right here, and one back in this way too. So they come out here and they graze this area pretty hard, and there's only a few tufts of grass that are still left, and they'll feed on the pusley a lot. They prefer a number of other things. The grape leaves, so there's a number of places where grapevines are really abundant, and they will eat those grape leaves, and the juveniles will sometimes spend the first year or 2 just hiding out in amongst dense foliage like the grapevines and such. One word of warning: if you're going to check things out in a burrow, take a look in the burrow from a distance first, and if you've got a light, use it, because there are a lot of other things in those burrows, and there are, or at least have been in the past, at least 2 large diamondback rattlesnakes on this site. And a couple times I've looked into a burrow and one of them's coiled up right inside the tunnel. So,
do the snakes live beside the turtles, or only in the abandoned ones?
actually, they'll live in the same burrow with the active turtle, but they'll often dig like side passages for them. So there's a lot of coach whip snakes that really like to live in tortoise burrows, and so the coach whip snakes are frequently building some sort of side passageway. Oh, that's the other way you can tell that this is a boy.
So, we had a student who wanted to do a project, and all like to the beginning of it is when a fire comes through. I think it's thought that some things seek refuge in the gopher tortoise burrows while the fire passes through. Yeah. And there's been just only a little tiny bit of work done on this, because that's one place that will remain cool when the fire whips through. And I can't help thinking that there's probably an awful lot of other things that live in this area that know exactly where those burrows are.
Yes.
And will quickly, sensing a fire, beeline it to these burrows. It'd be great to do some more project with that.
Some of the occasional commensals in the burrows include things like possums, armadillos, and skunks, and they're individuals that will seek refuge in burrows when a fire is coming through. Occasionally some of the birds do as well, like bobwhites and such.
Good Lord, I would fly from a fire. But anyway, there's tons of ideas to do with gopher tortoises, and if you're really interested, John will talk more about it. I have different ideas too. It's a bunch. Unlike most years, we have a bunch of pre-vets, and maybe I'll do that in the future. I think I will. It seems, I think, working out pretty well. I usually let people